Grant, just looking back over Tuesday's game at Oriam, how disappointed were you with the manner of the defeat against Falkirk?
Yeah, I think obviously it's been a couple of days now just to go over it and look at it. It's disappointing in terms of performance, especially after the previous week going up to Ross County and get a good result, but more importantly getting a very good performance, team performance and individual performance. But Tuesday, hold our hands up, we were well off it, and Falkirk, punished us.
What was it that went wrong in terms of how the players maybe approached the game and obviously tackled the opposition of Falkirk?
It's hard to tell. It's hard to get into the young boys' heads. They look forward to every game. They should. That's where they can go and showpiece themselves. On a weekly basis. That's where they get judged on the pitch. Yes, we want them to train well and train as they're going to play. But ultimately, it's on the pitch where they get the rewards, or where they can perform poorly. And obviously Tuesday was. We started the game. We started the game okay. There wasn't a lot in it either way. But then Falkirk get themselves ahead with a cheap goal. Felt that we gave away a ball into the box. There's no pressure on the cross. We give the ball away cheaply on an attack, and about 3-4 seconds later the ball ends up in the back of our net. And it's like in any game of football. Goals can change games, or they can give a team a wee lift, and Falkirk certainly got a lift for that. And after that, they kind of dominated the first half. We give away a stupid penalty in my eyes anyway. There's mistakes leading up to it, and then there's obviously a late tackle which probably didn't need to be made, and they get themselves 2-0 up, and that's right on the stroke of half time. Players at that age, they've got to learn the game, they've got to learn things. We're right, as I say, 20 seconds before half time, they've got to maybe just put their foot through the ball when it's bubbling about in the box, stuff like that, rather than making the mistakes that they made.
Are there any positives that you can maybe look into to take from that game?
I mean, there's certainly small positives in the game. Ollie Shaw got us back in the game. Even in the first half, he was probably the one player that looked as if he was going to give us a wee spark. He was going to get on the end of things. It's just a random through ball that he gets on the end of, goes and commits the defender and the goalkeeper, and ultimately they get a player sent off, and it gets us a goal slightly back in the game. After that, we actually had a lot of the ball, but for having a lot of the ball and then being down to 10 men, we didn't really test our goalkeeper, didn't really cut them open, and we were quite easy on the eye. We had a lot of the ball, as I say, but didn't really break them down or really put them under much pressure, or ultimately make their goalkeeper work.
Looking ahead though, you've got a chance to rectify things and maybe get the players to improve on their performance against St Johnstone on Tuesday. How are you looking for the players to maybe respond in that game?
I think individually they've got to respond, they've got to look at it themselves. I always say that to the young players. It's a team game, but to get yourself progressed into the first team squad, or training with the first team, or into the first team 18 on a Saturday, it's only yourself that can do it. The rewards are there for you. You've got to work hard, you've got to listen, and you've got to perform. You've got to perform at the highest of their ability. They're here for a reason. They've shown that they've been good players coming through, whether it be the Hibs Academy or whether they've been signed from out with that. They've all obviously shown something that's got them in the door in the first place, and they've got to then push on for that. It's consistency for the younger lads. We tell them that it's not a switch that they can switch on, switch off whenever they feel like it. It's every day they've got to be working hard and pushing themselves, really pushing themselves to go and progress and go and get themselves in the first team.
And just looking at that game as well, you should maybe have Ryan Porteous and Fraser Murray back at your disposal. How delighted are you for them to also be called up into the Scotland under-19 squad? Of course, Ryan captain in the side as well.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, you can look upon it, it's a bonus that they're only with us on Tuesday because they've been called up to the Scotland squad. Great rewards for them in our eyes here at Hibs. We feel they deserve it. They're two players that have really pushed on for the start of the season. They had a great first season with the 20s last year. Obviously been involved with the first team right at the start of the season, getting themselves obviously into the international setup now, and it's fantastic that there's Ryan, captain the under-19 team, and I'm sure if they progress, they'll be quickly, or hopefully quickly, promoted right into the 21 squad.
Are players like Ryan and Fraser and Kane O'Connor as well, who gets called up for the 17s, Are they the sort of the players that you're maybe looking at and telling the other boys in the squad to maybe aspire to be a bit more like, to be able to break through and get into those sorts of positions with the national team?
Yeah, but I mean, in our eyes, it shouldn't really need to come from us, from them to realise that. You know, they've got to see it as well, and I'm sure they do. I'm sure they see that, you know, there's two players that have really worked hard since they came in the door. As I say, they've only been in full time from last year, and they're getting their awards. Both have played in the first team and played in the first team well, held their own this season. As I say, they're in the Scotland set up now, so you know, for the other lads, that should be an incentive.